Ah, okay, so it's working. Let me see how it looks here. Wait for everybody to file in. Ah, it looks like crap. Ah, okay, so it's working. Let me see how it looks here. Wait for everybody to file in. Looks so much better on this one. Let's see. Can I pop out this chat? Yes, that's what I want. Okay. Your bed is messy? Yeah, I got a comment yesterday that said, how come your bed's only made when Queen Boomer's in the video with you? When if you look back at all the videos, the bed's made nearly every time. So I wanted to show him what a messy bed actually looks like. So. What's going on, everybody? It's, I'm doing this because I haven't been live on YouTube in a while. I've been doing a lot of Twitch, but haven't showed up on YouTube in a while, so I thought I'd chat with you. Guys, if you spam watch Peep Show, I'm just gonna mute you, honestly. I get 30 requests every day in my DMs for all different kinds of things, so. My bed is a mess. How do you like it? Where do you plan to visit in the UK? Says Dark Horizon. All over. All over. I don't know when it's going to happen, though. It's probably, there's actually an upcoming announcement. Not today, but me and Queen Boomer have a announcement we're going to make pretty soon. So honestly, it looks like we're not going to make it over there to the UK in the near future. All right, am I into crime dramas? Not if they're cable television crime dramas, although it might be different over there. Our crime dramas over here, it's like, I laugh at them. Not because they're good, because they're terrible. Come to Devon. See JPS. I like JPS. I've never talked to him though. I'd actually like to talk to that guy. I think he's the youngest reactor out of the American Reacts Muppets that are on YouTube. He seems like a good dude too. Soft Shallow, hello. The dog was hilarious in yesterday's upload. It was like a third person reacting. Yeah, she's a beast. She is a beast. I'd love to make it over there, man. There's so much there's so many obligations that me and Queen Boomer have to get around to that every time I bring up going to the UK, she's like, well, we got to do all this stuff, Brian. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. So if it was up to me, I would have been there yesterday. Make your bed, you muppet. Yeah, I said at the beginning, I'm showing my dirty bed because I had a commenter say, you only make the bed when Queen Boomer's in the video. No, that's not true. It's made in almost every video. It's just that he has an extreme crush on Queen Boomer, which I don't blame him. She's amazing. Amanda Abrahams, how you doing? Hey, King of all Muppets, Mandy and Will from Barnet. Hello, Mandy and Will. Who is the most famous person that comes from your hometown? I'm trying to think about that one. I don't know. Right now, there's someone from my hometown. I don't know her personally, but because I'm originally from Maryland, but it's probably this. It's this girl on social media. What is her name? I forget her name, but she's got like millions of followers on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I wish I could remember her name, but she's probably the most famous one right now. You guys are pretty wild. You guys think you know what the announcement is, but you don't. You don't! Spencer and Daniel. Hey! Elsie. I haven't talked to you in a while. How you doing? Spencer and Daniel. You know what I want to do? I want to do I do want to make a trip back up to Maryland so I can do a video with Daniel and Spencer. Toby Larone says, I've got millions of followers. They just don't know it yet. Oh, yeah? Famous, Sasha, famous thing out of Maryland are your cookies, I take it? No, they're actually the crabs. We've all got crabs. Michael Irvine from Glasgow. Hello. Paddy the Irishman. You figured it out. You figured it out. Oh, thank you, Danny. Let's see if the super chat gets read out by my British robot. Because I think I still have that set on there. Yeah.
Now then, King Boomer, been away a while as I'm in the middle of renovating my kitchen, just finished tiling it all, person face palming, DIY job, haha.
Danny, how you doing, brother? Yeah, it's been a while. Been a while. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Avery, greetings from South Dakota. I've been there. I'd love the Dakotas. There's nobody there. It's a beautiful place you live in, sir. Everybody's calling me a Muppet. I love it. Spam Muppet in the chat. Come on, you guys can do it. You gotta spam Muppet in the chat when you're talking to the king of all Muppets. Penis Hazelton. Yeah. I'm sure you, how you doing, by the way? I'm sure you got a bunch of suggestions. Everybody does. I get 30 a day. Oh, Jake Dean has a joke. Boomer, what has many keys but can't unlock a door? All right, tell me, Jake. Kieran, when are you gonna do more Lee Evans videos? When I have time. When I have time. Oh, Gareth, thank you very much. Wow. Wait for the thing to read that out. It's a piano, huh? Okay. Oh my god. Sam Shroom says John Wilkes Booth is a far more famous TikToker. Holy shit. Oh, that was oh, you're a maniac. Oh my god. I've got a Blair Witch bed. Nice. Why isn't it reading out Gareth's super chat? I might just read it out myself in a minute. Oh, never mind. There it is.
King Boom for match of the day. Just a whole episode of enjoying fan taunts.
For match of the day, just a whole episode of enjoying fan taunts. That's a good idea. That sounds great. Thank you, Gareth. Appreciate the super chat, my friend. Which Muppet am I? I'm the king of the Muppets. See, these are the, hold on, these are the comments that I like the most, because it's, if I can help anybody just from talking shit out of my chair to distract people, this is one right here. Kaz Harris, how you doing, by the way? A massive thank you to both of you for helping me on my grief journey. Take my mind away, much appreciated, you pair of massive Muppets. Those are my favorite comments, man. Thank you for watching the channel, Kaz. I hope you have a lovely weekend, man. Mark Norwood. Greetings from Yorkshire. Love your reaction, especially to Al Murray. Have you checked out the Young Ones or Bottom Live shows? I haven't done Bottom Live shows, but on Patreon I've done 4 reactions to episodes of Bottom. So yeah, there's a link. There should be a link below the this video, and I put a link it below if you guys want to like find like my Instagram or Patreon or Twitch channel. Every video I post has all the links in the description below. I just don't advertise my Patreon that much because when I dropped it, I got called a scumbag by like 1,000 people. So, you scummy fucker. So I don't really advertise it that much. Then the maniacs come after me. Can I buy your beard? Actually, you should probably wait a week or 2 when it gets real good. Frozen Gamer. Then I might put it up for auction for you. Watch Replay Retro. How's it going, man? Gazendo. Good to see you again. Trapper, for sure. Love that laugh with you guys. My mother passed a couple years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. And Carl Pilkington, Ricky, and channels like yours helped me get by. Very nice comment, Trapper. I'm sorry for your loss. See, those are my, you know, even if they're filled with, so if I can do anything to help people just have a laugh and brighten up their day, even just a tiny bit, by doing anything, it's a privilege to do that. So thank you, Trapper. Appreciate that, man. Caroline, how you doing? Hi, King. Congrats on discovering the genius of the life of Brian. That was one of, you know what? I had a few comments to that saying like they got upset because I kept on saying this movie is so stupid. Here in the States, wait, hold on a second.
Hi from Scotland.
Hi, Craig. How you doing? And thank you for the super chat. Wow, that was a generous one. Thank you so much. Big ups to Scotland. I love Scotland. But in the life of Brian, I kept saying, like, I kept laughing and saying, this is so stupid. But here in the States, particularly among the younger generations, not everywhere, but in a lot of places here in the States, when you call something stupid, it means it's outrageous and ridiculous. It doesn't mean that this was made by a bunch of inept idiots. You know, I'm not saying that. It means like this is so crazy. Like if I say, "Oh, this is so stupid. This is wild. This is crazy. It's outrageous," and it means I love it. So if you got upset when I kept saying this is stupid in the Life of Brian reaction, it really means I'm loving it, and it's outrageous. Gareth says, tell us some American jokes. I don't have one. At least I don't think. Scarlet Marissa 375 says, I wish I had this many people come to my streams. You'll get there. You have a channel? Let me see. Oh, wow. It's a gaming channel, huh? Oh, these are fighting games. I don't think I've I haven't seen games like this in a while, man. Okay, well, you got a new sub, Scarlet. Subbing to you right now. Scarlet Marissa 375 hopping over to her channel. She needs to hit that 1K mark. 46,000 videos? Oh my god. Wow. I don't even have 1,000. That's pretty wild. Well, you got a new sub, Scarlet. Go check out some of that. Clint Brook, you should watch some Bottom. I have watched Bottom. I only put the Bottom reactions on Patreon because other reactors have told me nightmares about trying to get Bottom reactions past the YouTube restrictions. So I only put those up on Bottoms on Patreon. Sorry. White Gold. I got White Gold and Red Dwarf on standby. I'm not going to start doing those shows yet because I got so many shows that I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get some episodes out of the way. And just to let you guys, I'm getting pulled in every different direction by every type of person who's fans of this show or that show or this show. So all I can really say is I'm gonna try to get to your request when I can. If I even can, because I get 30 requests every single day. Personally, on my DMs, I can barely use my Instagram anymore because it just blows up with requests. Discord, I've put up things in my thing that say please don't personally DM me. I still get 2 or 3 a day in there. It's trying to get around to requests is very difficult. I'm sorry. Are you enjoying Only Fools and Horses? Yes, I am. A lot. That's another one. I can only put up on Patreon for right now because the other reactors say it's impossible to get it up on YouTube. So. What's this? Citizen ZTV. Gareth, you want an American joke? What did Trump rename the presidential plane? Air Force One. Okay. Hello, Shuntaro. I'm not famous. Even in the UK. I mean, what, 67,000? I mean, it's a lot of people following me, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm just a small YouTuber basically. Broke That Sword says King Boomer has a MAGA hat in his drawer. Hell no. I don't have anything that subscribes to either of the nutjob political parties we got here in the States. I've said that before and people don't believe me. I just want the government to leave me alone. Jay Alexander, seriously for a minute, you Muppet. You, Daniel, Spencer, Joel, and JT have seriously got me through some challenging times. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that comment, man. I hope everything's going well for you right now. But I love reading comments like that. King Boomer for Prime Minister. If nominated, I will not run. If elected, I will not serve. Benchmark, did you ever know a Jay in real life? Good question. Probably Jay-like people, but nothing to that extent. I've definitely known some Jay-like people, but not as wild and crazy and outrageous as Jay. David Wang says, what? No Hangman? Nah, not today. Dr. Zach King, how you doing? Evening, King Boomer. Hope all is good in Castle Boomer. Thank you. You mean small home, Boomer? Kieran Baines, your videos has helped me into my depression. Hey, if it's helped you, even in the slightest, it's a privilege, man. Appreciate that comment, and I hope you're doing well. When are you coming to London? Not anytime soon, man. We've got an announcement coming up, and we got to put all traveling plans on hold for a while. Scarlett, want to know what I say to my granduncle just to annoy him? Yeah, what do you say? I'm waiting for it. Come on, baby.
Have you visited Ireland?
Trevetta, thank you very much for the super chat. No, I have not visited Ireland. I have not visited any of the British Isles. If it was up to me, I would have been to all those places yesterday. But that's the other thing. I don't just want to go for like a week and spend a day in each place and nonstop. I want to go there for like 2 or 3 weeks, man. Hit each place for a day or two. Travel all over. I'm kind of scared of the drivers over there after that last British drivers video, though. Especially since you guys are on the wrong side of the road. Just kidding. Queen Boomer is having a Muppet. Best use of the word Muppet I've seen in a while, man. Trevetta, thank you very much for the super chat. Shuntaro, I enjoyed you and Queen watching both Father Ted and Idiot Abroad. It's great entertainment. Yeah, I'm really enjoying watching the Idiot Abroad again. I've seen the first season, but I like barely remember it though. So it's all coming back to me. It's almost new to me again. So. Oh, it didn't read it? Maybe it's because there were so many things in there. I don't know. But thank you, Craig, very much. Shout out to my football soccer team. Celtic 3-1 winners against
Shout
Hearts.
Out to my football
oh, there
soccer
it is.
Team Celtic 3-1 winners against Hearts. Scottish Cup quarter-final. Flexed biceps. Football.
Nice. Good job, Craig. And thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, Idiot Abroad is one of my favorites right now. I'll tell you what, though, like some of the things that are perplexing, like I made a comment. I'm just gonna say what, like, my favorite reactor of all time is Tyrone Magnus. I love that dude. I've been following him for like 8 years or something like that. I love that dude. He said it best. When you start a YouTube channel, when it comes to criticism, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. And it's like, I said one thing in the Idiot Abroad reaction. What did I say? Oh, I said because they were in Israel, and I said, I can't remember what the context was, but I remember saying Israel is surrounded by countries that hate them. That's all I said. And I had quite a few people attacking me, calling me a supporter of a racist state. Like, one person was so upset, they were like, you don't need my subscription anymore. Like, if you get that upset about a guy sitting in his messy room, just talking shit, nonsense, and you get upset about a mild comment like that, it's not even mild, really, in my opinion. Good luck to you. Good luck to you in life. I don't even know why people take me seriously at times. I mean, in my life, I've said support for both Israel and Palestine. I don't give a fuck what comes out of my mouth. I don't know why anybody takes what I say literally or seriously. Which part of Florida do you guys is? And I'm not telling you, Sean. I'll give you a hint though. It's on the coast. That was not a fact. That was a fact, not an opinion. I mean, I would have thought so, but no. People get like, it's one thing to get upset about, like, you know, like somebody like Tucker Carlson on TV or Bill Maher, you know, at least for us in the States. I'm sure you guys have political shows over there, but to like really get upset at a guy watching other content and putting out a mild opinion about something and then literally like ruining your week over that. No. Good luck. Life is a lot harder than that, my friend. Have you always lived in Florida? No, I'm originally from Maryland, like Daniel and Spencer from Embrace the Suck 21. I moved to Florida about at this point, I think it's like 7 years ago now. Next door to Mar-a-Lago? No. Uh, Jared says I'm becoming a cult leader. If that's the case, then I would delete this channel. I'm not a. I do not want to be part of any cult. Clearwater, Florida, says Jeff Lowe. Been there, loves it. I don't think I've been to Clearwater, but I've heard it's nice. I don't even like the whole comments thing. I don't even know why I say that on here, because the people who show up on these streams like don't. None of the people who have a problem with me or throw hate at me, they never show up in the live streams. What they do is they drop a rude comment. Oh, he's really gonna fucking get upset about this one, and then they hit enter and they go, and then they run away. I'm away, Brian. Elsie, tell Cousin Boomer I said hi, and remember, I'm always lurking. The lurk is real, Elsie. It's good to talk to you again. It's been a while. I hope you're having a good time. Have you ever been to Busch Gardens? Not the one here. I've been to Disney World. I've been to Universal Studios. I went to SeaWorld a long time ago, but I don't really like that place. Who are you calling a cult? Any recommendations about going to Florida and what's best to do? Definitely go snorkeling. We got great strip clubs down here. Stay away from Florida man. Might be impossible. But definitely go to the beaches. People, like, you can go to any beach down here and you can basically like almost have the beach to yourself, because people take the beach for granted down here because it's right there. But definitely go snorkeling. The snorkeling's really good. Stay away from fresh water. Do not go near a lake, a pond, a man-made dike, doesn't matter, because the chances are there's an alligator in there. So stay clear. Anything that, any type of body of water that is fresh water, stay the fuck away from it, because you might get grabbed by a gator. You're in the seawater, you might be okay. You might encounter a shark, but usually the sharks leave you alone. What was that other quick question? Will you do a P.O. box? Amanda, you know, I wanted to do a P.O. box, and then I talked to some people, like, I can't even keep up with requests for reaction videos. So a P.O. box actually kind of scares me with some of the crazy people that have come after me on YouTube. So I decided against it. Also, there was another YouTuber that I know of who does the same kind of reactions that I do, who got something in his P.O. box that was, he wouldn't tell me what it was, but it was disgusting and vile, and he literally had to use gloves to get rid of it. So the fact that just that alone, I was like, you know what, I'm not doing a P.O. box. Which sucks, because I'd love to do, I might do some like taste testing videos, but I'm gonna get the stuff myself, because you actually can get British like candy and snacks and stuff on Amazon, so I might do that. But just the fact that people would do something like that to another YouTuber, I'm like, P.O. box, nope. Was it carrot in a box? I would be happy if it was carrot in a box. You're not selling Florida very well. Well, I mean, people need to know. Do you guys know that, like, here's a story for you. Trevetta, thank you very much for the super chat. It'll probably get read in a second, so I'll wait for it before I start this story. I'll tell you guys a story about Florida and someone who visited Florida. JPS got a hate mail, which makes you wonder about some people saying, yeah, and he's just a kid. You know, like, fuck.
I hear there is brain-eating amoeba in FL Lakes.
Brain-eating amoeba in Florida lakes? Thank you for the super chat. I don't know about that, but I wouldn't doubt it. I'd be more worried about the gators, honestly. JPS got a hate mail, which makes you wonder about some people's mentality. Yeah, like he's basically just a kid who's trying to, you know, have some fun with you guys, and some maniacs come after him, and you know that makes you I think it makes me more, because if you come after like me or Eclectic Beard or Daniel and Spencer, that's one thing, but if come after JPS, who's really young and, you know, he may not take it the way that, you know, older guys like us would. It's disgusting. But let me tell you the Florida story. So there was a family from Montana. Now I could get some of these details wrong, so I don't want you to take this as absolute fact out of my mouth. This is word of mouth you're hearing. There was a family from Montana, and they went to Disney World. This was like a few years ago, I believe, where they decided they had a like few kids with them, you know, it's a couple, few kids, and they decided that at their hotel in Disney they were going to take a swim in the lake. It was right next to the hotel. Well, they didn't take into account that when you're in Florida, you should always assume that any body of fresh water has a gator in it. And that gator grabbed and devoured their 2-year-old child. Pretty quick. And I believe, don't take this word for word, but one of the parents was quoted in the newspaper, I believe, is something along the lines of, well, we swim in lakes in Montana all the time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you, Chris.
Check out the English YouTuber Callum's Corner, smiley face.
Callum's Corner? I might have to check that out. Thank you very much, Chris Carter. But, you know, and it's very sad. Don't get me wrong. It's very sad, but you would think that somebody from Montana who is surrounded by predatory animals, bears, wolves, mountain lions, you name it, that they would be more aware of what could be in their surroundings. It's astonishing, you know, like. Like, I think that when people visit the state of Florida, they should have to take a wildlife training course. I really do. Arius in the Nation, what's going on? I was just talking about you, buddy. I was saying we should hook up in Maryland and make a video whenever we get our butts up there. Revisit my home state. Where was that comment that I was about to read? David Martin. Hi, Boomer. In the past, you said you and the Queen will do a Shaun of the Dead reaction. Have you done one? Will you be? Yes, we've done a Shaun of the Dead reaction. It is currently, the uncut version of it is up on Patreon right now. You can find a Patreon link in the description below this video, or in any of the link descriptions of any video I put up. I put it up in every one. I just don't advertise my Patreon much at all, because when I first put it up, you know, like 1,000 people called me a American scumbag. So I don't really advertise it that much because I don't feel like hearing that garbage anymore. It's there for those who want to sign up to it, though. And remember, I'm not forcing you to do it. But yeah, Daniel, I need to get my butt up there so we can make a couple videos, and we need to go to an Orioles game. Craig A says the wildest animal we have in Scotland is a drunk teenager. Nice. Gareth Davies, have you been to WrestleMania? No, I haven't. They usually have one in Florida like every 4 or 5 years, but there was one that I almost went to, and then I looked at the prices of going to a WrestleMania. And at that time, I was like almost dead ass broke. So I didn't end up going. But and even now, like if the prices were that bad 5 or 6 years ago, imagine what they are now. So I'm not, and I don't even really like wrestling anymore. Modern wrestling today is I don't watch it at all. So it ain't worth it. Did you see Daniel's Bob the Builder short? It was like his own life story. I don't think I saw that one. No, I'll have to check it out. Eclectic Beard is here? Where is he? Oh, hey! Eclectic Beard, what's going on? Did you change your name for your channel? Or is it a different one? Did you add a second channel? You naughty boy, you. Do a live stream with this, like this, with Embrace the Suck. Get involved in their Taskmaster card game. That sounds fun. Tom Gunner, that sounds fun. Daniel, we might have to make that happen, man. That sounds really fun. Oh, homie, I've got like 4 channels I post to, 2 infrequently. Okay. I've only got 1 still. Maybe I should make. I thought about making a separate channel for my Twitch streams, like highlights and stuff. Yes, Eclectic Beard to reach 100,000 subscribers. Quite the milestone, man. I'm jealous. Congratulations again. But yeah, I want to make a separate channel for my Twitch stuff, because Twitch is so much fun right now. I'm having a blast doing that. DM McDonald, sorry to ask, Boomer. I know you had watched an episode of Still Game. Would you be looking at restarting that soon? No. I'm sorry, man.
Do you watch UFC and do you do YouTube full time?
Do I watch UFC? No. I'm more of a boxing guy. I like boxing better, but even then, I infrequently watch boxing. I Love Tyson Fury. That's my boy. And And do you do YouTube full-time? No. No. I've switched my regular job to part-time to try to get more stuff on, to get more reactions for you guys. So that's helped get more reaction videos up, but it's still tough. I'm a busy bee. Queen Boomer is an even busier bee. She does work, school, sits down with reactions for me, and she's going to school for 2 different things right now. She's my hero. And as far as still game, look, you know, if I don't like a particular comedian that you like or a show that you guys like, I'm sorry, it's just not for me. You know, I've tried to tell people who asked about the still game reactions. I did one, I put it up, and I didn't really care much for it. If you go back and watch the reaction, I didn't really laugh that much. And then I watched the second one, and I didn't laugh at all. And then I didn't even put that reaction up. And then I kept getting requests for it. So I was like, all right, I'll try it again. So I watched the 3rd episode, didn't laugh at all. It's just not for me. I'm sorry. Honestly, Scarlett says, honestly, I wouldn't recommend turning on notifications on my channel due to how fast I upload. Yeah, 46,000 videos. That is insanity. You get a notification every 12 minutes. Neil says, when's the next game plan on Twitch? I'm going to stream Monday. I usually stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So there's a link for that below if for the people who like gaming stuff, you can check that out as well. Frank, you have a good day at work, my friend. Working on a Saturday. Make all the money, my friend. Gareth is going to go feed his kids. Take it easy, man. You have a good weekend. Tell the kids I said hello. Daniel, Arius in the Nation. Daniel says, how dare you not like everything, right? You know, it's you know, they request, you know, yeah. You watch something, it's been requested, you go, this isn't for me. Fuck you! You don't like it? Fuck you! You fucking twat! Sorry. I'm really sorry. Don't pull a knife on me. Any more man down? Yeah, there's another one coming. I've got a lot of reactions that are done. I just got to edit them. The ones that are done are the ones that I haven't edited for YouTube yet, are on Patreon at the moment. Scarlett's going for 1 million uploads. Oh my god. Jaysta, is there anything that surprised you about British comedy? The amount of jokes talking about pedophiles. I think that's the most surprising one. But then after you look up who Jimmy Savile is, you don't blame him. Gaz Nugget, you take care as well. Have a good weekend. More Jonathan Pye. Make something unfunny hilarious. You're a genius at that. Am I? That's a pretty High tier compliment, William Wallace. Thank you. Mate, do your bed. It's not Sunday. No, I purposely did this because somebody said, how come when you only make your bed when Queen Boomer's in the video? It's because you only watch Queen Boomer, you muppet. So this is what it really looks like when it's messed up. So that guy has a crush on Queen Boomer, and I don't blame him. She's the greatest woman in the world, so I don't blame him for that. He's got good taste. Demolition Icon. Always talk about video uploading is making me feel small. I've made nearly 200. Demolition Icon? Okay, let me look up your channel real quick. The Demolition Icon. I like your icon here, yeah. 589. Okay, you got a sub as well. WWE stuff and WCW. Is this all old school wrestling stuff? Let me see. Custom Titantrons. I gotta check this out, yeah. Demolition Icon. You got another sub, bud. Chris Carter says, I bet that bed can tell some stories. You naughty little Muppet, you. Take it easy. We shall meet up soon. All right, Daniel. Looking forward to it, man. I'll let you know when, whenever we make it back up to Maryland. Alan B, thank you for entertaining me. No, thank you. Eclectic Beard says, just joined your $5 tier of Patreon. The movie, the cinematic Boomerites. Yes, looking forward to going through your uncut Idiot Abroad reactions. Thank you very much, Eclectic Beard. Head on over to Eclectic Beards. Give him another sub. He just hit 100,000, but we're going to try to get him 200,000. How about that? So head on over to Eclectic Beard, friend of the channel. Great guy. Very smart, too. Probably among the American Reacts crew that that I talk to from time to time, I think Eclectic Beard is the smartest one. So, how's that for a compliment, you muppet? Thanks a lot, EB. Appreciate it, man. Jamie says, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing weller. Gander says, honestly, I think you've already seen most of the good Brit comedies. There's a few because comedy is so hard to write. Yeah, I don't know. I might have seen the best ones. Sure. Probably seen the best comedy, stand-up comedy acts too, but Sasha says, Eclectic Beard has the best laugh on YouTube also. That is very true. Some people say I have the best laugh, but every time they say that, I say no. Eclectic Beard has the best laugh by far. Mine pales in comparison to his. Emma says, hey, you muppet. How you doing, Emma? Trisha says, I'm proud to be a Patreon supporter. One of the best reaction channels on YouTube/Patreon. Keep it up. We all love you, Queen. And the dogs. Thank you very much, Patricia. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good weekend. I actually said something nice about Patreon. I'm so used to, you're a fucking scumbag. Spectrum, thank you for the super chat. Let's wait for the British robot to read it. Wow, my finger goes right to where it's going to pop up. Come on. Come on, pop up. Come on. Come on now. Why is it? It's like a 2-minute delay with that. Any second now. What are you waiting for? Squeeze the ball bag. Alaka-blam. Muppetismo Shazam! There we go. Had to get the Muppet in there.
Love Father Ted reactions and the Queen's intro.
Thank you very much, Spectrum. Your Father Ted Christmas episode reaction was classic. I had to rewatch it several times. I think that was my favorite episode, I think. Ulti Nega. I'm on Patreon too. I'm really satisfied with your content. Really? Thank you very much. Alakablam! I like to watch reaction videos. Embrace the suck. Americans are very polite. Yeah. I disagree with that. I think we're all assholes. We're just, I think here's the, here, you want to hear a difference between Americans and, Brits? You guys are assholes because it's fun. We're assholes because we're genuinely angry at everything. We hate each other over here. Would you, Collective Beard, would you say that's a, accurate assessment? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I just read his comment and he left. If you smell what the Muppet is cooking. My favorite video you do is reacting to the In-Betweeners. That's a lot of people's favorite. It's my favorite show to watch. Of all the stuff I've done. Of all time. Man, but some of the In-Betweeners, like a lot of the In-Betweeners fans left. Because I'm done with all the In-Betweener stuff. They're frantically looking for someone else to react to it now. Can you do a quick video about your hometown? It says as probably not. You know what? Here's why. It has nothing to do with you guys. I would love for you guys to visit my hometown, but I don't want everybody to know where my hometown is. I'm actually kind of a private person, believe it or not. But here's the reason, and it has nothing to do with this YouTube channel. Over the past 5 years, when I first moved down here 7 years ago in this town, it was quite small. And then this town was the past, like, during, I think it was during the pandemic, actually, it was voted the best town in the entire state of Florida in some national magazine. And everybody fucking moved here, and now it feels like New York City in a small town. It's unbelievable how this little town that I live in has transformed into a city without buildings. It's unbelievable. And I hate it. Like, I want to move out of this town now. Me and Queen Boomer are actually discussing that. We want to get away from this town because it's so packed. The traffic, everything. It used to take me 10 minutes to get to work. Now it takes 30 minutes. It's unbelievable. And it got voted best town in the state of Florida in a national magazine during the pandemic when everybody was trying to get away from, like, their state, the really, like, hard lockdown states. So everybody moved here and everybody moved to this one town. It's unbelievable. Well, I want to get out of here. Move like 30 minutes away. It's snowing in Scotland. Oh no. If you can't laugh at yourself, you shouldn't laugh at others. Nothing truer has been said, Michael Lowe. Thank you very much. Would I do a video about my state? I don't know. It would probably be a public service announcement to stay away from freshwater, because you do not want to be dragged under the water by an alligator who's going to save you for dinner later. Did you read the feedback on your comment about cyclists? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And you know what? I have some mixed feelings about it. On the one hand, I believe that the people who said cyclists have a right to be on the road. Yeah, everybody's got a right to be on the road as long as you. Well, I don't know. But and when I said that comment, when that particular guy was cycling on the road, that one guy with the trailer who blazed past him, was it his fault or was it the cyclist? It was the driver's fault. It was. It absolutely was. However, if you look at every other cyclist in that compilation, every other time it was the cyclist's fault because they were not paying attention to what was going on the road. So, you know, drivers should not have to stop everything that they're doing to accommodate a cyclist. For one, cyclists don't need a driver's license to be on the road. Drivers do. And people on roads where every vehicle around you, if you're a cyclist, every vehicle around you can go 10 times faster than you ever could. So everybody's going at higher speeds, and we have to accommodate the cyclist. I completely disagree with that. So there were parts of the feedback from that I agreed with, and then some that I didn't. So, but in all fairness, I think that rant stemmed from my hatred for Lance Armstrong, because I hate if I had a shit list of the 5 people who I hate the most, who don't even know who I am, like famous people, Lance Armstrong is probably at the very top of the list. He would probably be number 1. The shit that he did to silence people who knew he was using performance-enhancing drugs and suing the shit out of people and ruining people's lives, and then years later saying, yeah, I the whole time I was using drugs. And then he didn't have any repercussions at all for any of that. And who I think he doesn't have any remorse at all for what he did. Total fucking piece of shit human being. So let me read. I wasn't even reading the comments. Should cars have a right to be on the sidewalk? Okay, that's a funny comeback. Let me see. I'm gonna read some of the comments about the cyclists. Hold on. As a cyclist, they could just build psychopaths, which would solve it. It's going to cost a lot of taxpayer money, though. But that's a good point. What pisses me off about the cyclists is they get all these fancy psychopaths put in and no bastard uses them. Probably true, yeah. I have a bus pass too old. Sorry, Alan. Do cyclists have a right to be on the road? Should cars have a right to be on the side? Oh, I already read that one. I always get, wow, that's a dark one, righteous one. I always get road rash fantasies when I see a bicycle at the side of me. A little worried about you. The laws here are changing to accommodate cyclists. Think of the children. Will somebody please think of the children? And he said with a laughing emoji. So I don't know if you were serious about that one, Tom Gunner. But the children are more aware of what's going on around them when they're on their bikes than the adults are. The adults are like, I'm a cyclist now. You have to accommodate me. Like, and it's not all cyclists, but there's a lot of them with a major sense of entitlement. We have to pay a road tax in the UK. Cyclists don't have to pay that or have insurance, but you do if you drive. See? You don't have to have insurance or a driver's license, or you don't have to pay the road tax. There were a lot of angry cyclists that came after me, though, when I said that, when I went on that rant in that video. We all might be cyclists at some point soon. That's another dark one. Fair point on, no, that's not it. Nobody uses the cycle lanes, they go in the bloody road. Yeah. Why would an astronaut need to take PEDs, though? Best comment. All right, just one. Lance Armstrong raised millions for charity. All he had to do was be a cheat amongst cheaters. Overall, he's been a positive for the world. Well, he raised a lot for charity when he sued the people who reported that he was using performance-enhancing drugs for years. So he gave millions to charity, taking it from people's lives he ruined. So, do what you want with that information. And just imagine ruining people's careers because they were telling the truth about you. Everybody knew it. They were telling the truth about you, and you ruined so many people's livelihoods just because you got angry that they were exposing the truth about you. He was not stripped of medals? I don't think he was. I could be wrong, though. Hope you do a bow select soon. Yeah, I'm planning on it. I think I'm going to do one tomorrow, actually. But it's probably not going to come up on YouTube for a while. Roads are for cars, says Emma. With low gravity. Jimmy Savile also raised a lot for charity. Although we should not compare, and trust me, I will shit on Lance Armstrong for the rest of my life, but we should not be comparing Lance Armstrong to Jimmy Savile. I will say that. We should start riding skateboards in cycle lanes. That actually, there's a lot of skateboarders around where I live. They do that. Andy Smith, how you doing? Where are the Dougs? The Dags? Did he lose all his Tour de France titles? Good. Cyclists are becoming the new vegans. I don't have, you know, I've never really had a problem with vegans. You want to eat what you want, I don't care. Have you, UK viewers, what's your favorite American fast food to come to the UK? Mine is definitely Popeyes. That's a very good one. That's a very good one. In defense of Jimmy Savile, necrophilia is a victimist crime. It's not. Oh my god. You guys are nuts. Stella, hello. What reactions have you got coming up, Boomer? Well, let me tell you. Well, the big thing that I'm working on right now is I've just started editing the festival movie reaction. I'm gonna, once I log off here, I'm gonna edit some more. I'm hoping that I can get it up on YouTube either tomorrow or Monday. So that's the big one that I really want to get up on YouTube, because I thought that movie was just as funny as the In-Betweeners movies. So that's the big one. There's another Peep Show that's I just got to put it up on YouTube. What else do we got here? There's yesterday we did the Idiot Abroad Mexico one, so that'll come out in probably a week. Another Friday Night Dinner one's coming. Another Man Down. Another Benidorm. And yeah, we got to do it. I think tomorrow we're gonna do a Father Ted, also. So, but that one will probably won't like record a Father Ted one. It probably won't show up on YouTube for like a week. Best fast food in the UK is the food markets and stalls like the ones in Camden. I would never go to a chain, they're all crap. My favorite fast food here is Wendy's. Wendy's is so good. You get the best nuggets. You get the fries are, I mean, McDonald's has the best fries, but Wendy's fries are good too. You get the best nuggets, the best dipping sauces to put the nuggets in. And then you get the Frosties too. Frosties best shakes. So thick and so juicy. Oh yeah, daddy. Dude, promote your Patreon. Tell them you have bottom and only fools reactions. No. I don't want it, you know. Every time I promoted my Patreon like once or twice, and when I first dropped it, I don't want to be called a scumbag anymore. I'm tired of hearing that shit. People literally call me for an entire week. People call me a scumbag. Some people, listen to this. Some people actually signed up to the Patreon just to call me a scumbag. So they paid money. And I don't charge a lot of money for a subscription on Patreon. They paid money just to call me a fucking scumbag. Fucking maniacs, man. So no, I don't like, you know, it's in the links if you want to see it. But no, I'm tired of hearing that shit. That shit made me like want to stop doing videos for like a month. Like, all right, you want me to be a real scumbag? I'll disappear for a few months. How do you like that? I heard Wendy's does good hamburgers. I don't know, because I don't trust hamburgers from fast food places. I don't eat them. My thing is, how good are your nuggets? If you got good chicken nuggets, you got my money. My wife, Bob says, my wife looks like hell, but she cooks well. You should make a rap out of that. You deleted, why did Nightbot delete that? Burger King? I don't know why Nightbot deleted that message. Nightbot, you need to calm down, dude. Owen says, I would sign up to do that. Well, feel free. You wouldn't be the first one. Sam Reeves says, you need to start caring less about what the minorities say. You're absolutely right. That's my problem, though, because this is I'm criticizing myself here. When I look at comments Most of them are positive. Most of them are positive. Or they're just taking the piss out of me because I said something goofy, which I love. But then I'll hit a comment like 1 out of 10 that's negative, and then I'll just fucking stare at it. I'll fucking stare at it and be like, you fucking son of a bitch. Why is he fucking just coming after me like this? So I tend to concentrate on negative comments. So that's one of the bad things that I do. But I think we're all guilty of that because we're not used to getting attention like that. Worst guy, no. I was gonna drop it tomorrow, but I might push it back just because you keep asking. All you ask is peep show, peep show, peep it, peep, 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 peep it, peep, peep, peep. I got one in the works. I'm gonna drop it soon. I've already recorded one. If you really want to see it that bad, you want to get them early access, I got a Patreon that we were just talking about. You can sign up for that. You can even sign up for it just to call me a scumbag. Which is what a lot of people did when I first dropped the Patreon. Lewis Willard, thank you very much for the super chat. I love you, worst guy. I know you just talk a lot of shit. I've seen you before in a live stream, so I hope you're having a good weekend. Where is it? Alaka Muppet. There we go.
Wendy nugs on me.
Thank you, Lewis. You are the man for that super chat. That's pretty. £8 super chat. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing.
Will you upload more Benidorm reactions?
Jess Barber, thank you very much. Yes, I actually have done a Benidorm reaction. It's on Patreon. I just gotta upload it to YouTube and edit it a little bit. So it'll probably be like another week, maybe 5 or 6 days before I get it up on here, but it'll come up on here. Will you ever do a fight a fan channel? I'm just thinking of that. No, because I'm extremely out of shape. Me and Queen Boomer have been talking. I need to get my ass back in the gym. Because I used to look really sexy with a shirt off. Not anymore. I got a jelly belly now. It's because I've been sitting in this chair too much. Focusing on, usually 8 or 9 hours a day, I'm in this chair editing or preparing for a live stream on Twitch. I spend a lot of time in this chair. Are you still following At Home with the Buckleys? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I was actually just watching a video of theirs the other day. The Fred Dibno reactions were great. I love that guy. I can see why you guys love him so much. All in one. What is this? The chlorine thing really annoys me. We have chlorinated tap water everyone drinks. We was our veg and fruit in it. The only reason chicken was banned was to promote animal welfare. Who banned chicken? That's blasphemous to me. That's my favorite type of food. I love chicken in every which way. Who's banning chicken? I wish, I have never accepted a promotion on the channel yet. I get 3 or 4 offers for promotions a week, but none of the stuff is really to my liking. It's not something that I would actually want to use or do or whatever. I wish chicken would offer me a promotion. I'll do a promotion for free, chicken. I love chicken. Feisty one you are. EU banned U.S. chicken imports because how you wash it. Okay. Now, Is it because of how we wash it, or certain chemicals that we put in it? Because then I might be, you know, if it's because of that, if the Europe is banning American-made chicken, that's fine. But you're missing out because it's fucking delicious. Wow, I've been here on for an hour and a half. That's why I love doing. I'm glad I did this because I miss talking to you guys. And time flies when I'm doing this. I feel like I've only been sitting here for 20 minutes and it's been an hour and a half. Think it's because you bleach your chicken? We do a lot of things to our chicken, and I'll still eat it. I hope I grow a chicken out of the side of my head, so I'll pull it right off and eat that too. Fucking love chicken. You can combine Fight a Fan with fighting the chicken from Family Guy. Is the baseball pitcher you? Yes, it actually is, Charlie. That's me when I was 15 years old. That was me 20 years ago. And ironically, that picture was taken not far from where I am right now. Even though I was living in Maryland at the time, that picture, I was on a travel team and we traveled to Florida to play in a tournament, and that's what that was in. Question for the Muppet Army. Which was your first King Boomer reaction? Mine was Tiny Tim. Good question. Let's see what the chat says. Carl Pilkington asked, why is Chinese chicken yellow? He said, why is it orange? Why is it orange in Chinatown? I love Carl Pilkington, man. I think of all the people that have come from your country, Carl Pilkington is my favorite. Craig David. I don't want to know what you do to your chicken, Boomer. Okay, fair enough, Tony. I think mine would have been... Ulti says, I think mine would have been the early football chant videos. Gab says it was 8 out of 10 cats. Ryan says it was In-Betweeners. Demolition Icon was a football chant. Football chants brought a lot of people in. Yeah, of the top 5 most viewed videos, reaction videos that I have, 2 of them are football chant reaction videos. One of them was a number 1 for a long time. That one where I get upset at the American chants and love the English chants or the European chants. I think my favorite comment from that one was somebody get this man a British passport. He earned it. Philip says, I found you because of Embrace Suck 21. Love those guys. I actually started doing these types of reactions because of them. So, I owe those guys a lot. Daniel and Spencer, great guys too. They're very great guys. Mick T, my first super chat was my pug tongue punching its fart box. Yeah, that was you. Yeah. Those ones had me dying. Thank you for those, by the way. Fight! and win! Yay! All right, well, I gotta edit this festival movie reaction. And then I probably won't complete it because then I have to go to work tonight. I actually have to work tonight, so I'm probably going to be working late too. So I got to get out of here, but thank you everybody who stopped by in the live chat. It was good talking to you guys again. If you guys like gaming content or just hanging out and talking smack, there are links in every video that I post below. You'll see a Twitch link in there. I stream on Twitch. Usually Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I've been streaming on Fridays lately too. So there's that. And who knows, maybe you might like some of the games that I play or see the game and be like, wow, that looks like a game I would want to play, and then get it for yourself. But thank you for... Wait, let me answer this. Shamanistic, how do you stop the people moving from LA from turning Florida to another LA? It's not happening. What is happening is people are moving from California and New York to Florida constantly. However, if you I don't know if you know it, if you paid attention to the midterm elections here in Florida, but the state got even more conservative once all these people moved here, because I think they're trying to escape the policies that have been going on in New York and California. Now, having said that, I am not a Republican. I'm not a conservative. I am not a liberal. I am not a Democrat. I hate both parties. I do not subscribe to any political parties. I'm a George Washington fan who said that creating political parties is going to destroy us at one point. I think he's absolutely right. So I don't join teams. So, but the people moving from those two states are trying to get away from the policies that their politicians have implemented. So it did this state actually got even more conservative in the last midterm election. But oh, great, I'm ending it with politics. I hate politics. Thank you guys very much for watching. It was good talking to you. Be on the lookout for more videos coming up. So you guys have a lovely day. Lovely weekend. Stay safe out there. And do me a favor. As soon as I get off of here, get up out of your chair, go outside, and call somebody a Muppet. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Take care. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys again soon.